Good evening. How are y'all doing? I am laying in bed with my favorite blanket over me. And I'm going to talk to you tonight about something. Making chicken salad out of chicken shit. Something I am really, really good at. I can hear you saying, Joy, what the heck do you mean? Well, let me tell you a story. When something bad happens, which, hey, hit the like button. If you have something bad that happens, and isn't that all of us? Shit happens. Well, when shit happens, I always go into it, cry, work through it, get upset, eat, whatever, and feel the pain. And then I start looking at what is the positive outcomes of this. What's the good in here? What am I learning? What can I take from this and use into my life in the future? And I met a beautiful girl in India many, many years ago. And she and I reconnected on Facebook. She's gone into being a consultant. She's amazing how she keeps reinventing herself. And she said, Joy, you make chicken salad out of chicken shit. She goes, you need to look at the stuff as what happened and what sucks and look at it. Don't always find the positive in all of it. You need to be in the shit. That sucks. Being in the shit means you got to feel it. And pain hurts. It hurts a lot. It isn't fun to lay in bed and cry. I don't suggest it. But I've done it. I've done it lately. Fell asleep crying a couple nights ago. But I also feel, and I allow myself to feel, and I go with those feelings, and I cry. Scream a little bit sometimes, And then I let the feelings go, and I start looking for the good, and I start climbing up. And I've been doing that for years. And I have just got another book. It's called Glad No Matter What, by Sark. You're going to hear me talking a lot about Sark. And she talks about doing that, but in a different way. And finding the good, and retelling the stories, and upgrading the stories. And not living them over and over and over again, and walking that sad path, and adding it, and stacking them on top of each other. It's like, oh, yeah, this is what I've already been doing. Does anybody else do this? How do you guys handle problems? Is there some sort of thing that you've discovered that helps? I want to have a conversation with you guys. Not just me doing all the talking. Tell me what's going on in your lives. Tell me what you do to deal with intense pain. And even if it's wallowing in it and you're there forever, that's okay. Hey, we all have our own ways of doing stuff. Figuring stuff out. Taking it from... And your way is your way. Doesn't make it wrong. And if you want to stay in it, great. Go ahead. It's your life. We all are products of our own life. I am 100% responsible for my life. Because how I handle it, how I react to what happens also dictates my future and my current. Where I am right now. It's all created by the choices that I've made. If I chose to be with somebody who was abusive, it's what it is. I chose. It's choices. And I know it's taking responsibility for that is hard. I have to step into it. I got to put on my big girl underwear or whatever. There's this saying. Can't think of it. But, I have to say, okay. I had an opportunity to go out with somebody a while back. And right away, they started doing transactional relationship. And I was like, whoa. I don't play this game. Have a good day. And I called him out on it hard, but with love. That was that. Next, move on. But I wasn't going to just ghost him either. I wasn't going to just disappear. He, in my opinion, needed to know how he was acting and how I was taking it as a woman. And he can do what he wants with it. It's all good. And guess what? If someone calls me out on stuff, it allows me to say, okay, how can I be better about this? How can I change? Because my friendships and relationships are very important to me. I was doing a list of loss. I wrote it down. All of the losses I've had in my life. And 90% of them are names of people that I've lost contact with, or we weren't talking, and some of it's changed. My family was a big one, and now my family and I are talking, and it makes me so happy. So there's change. But it's still, I did experience incredible loss, and working through that loss and going over it. It's like, oh, wait, how can I go into it and change those stories? But thereby changing myself. All right, so there you have my ramblings. Take care of yourselves. Lots of love to you. Bye.